It's made its way to him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really nicely played. And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Reinders. Here's Haaland. Wan-Bissaka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. And here's Szoboszlai. Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Reinders. That has not gone well.
Un minuto de descuento.
We are into stoppage time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Reinders did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Konate with the clearance. Reinders. And it's Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Reinders. Szoboszlai. Vinicius Junior. And it's DiMarco. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vicario claims comfortably. And the counter is on. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. He's gone for goal! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
El dorsal
Szoboszlai.
el dorsal 19,
Tchouaméni.
el dorsal 8.
Great vision. And a chance! And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he get away? And still, we await the first breakthrough.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gravenberg. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
DiMarco. And it's Reinders. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Yildiz. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland. DiMarco. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both sides
13.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a
That is
cabo un
good
cambio de
pressure, just
jugadores.
hounded him off it. That'll be a throw-in. Gravenberg. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yildiz. Now Van de Ven. Spain have a free kick. Tchouaméni, pass somewhat off target.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was alert to it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a quick ball upfield.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gravenberg. Hakimi.
Habrá 2 minutos
Now
de
it's
descuento.
Mbappe. Yildiz. Oh, they can break here. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Van de Ven. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Gabriel,
El
it's
dorsal
a
41.
crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Konate. Passes short and sharp. Pedri. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cucurella. Out towards the flank. That's good running with the ball. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And this is Lewandowski. He can get that clear. Yildiz. Thuram. Yildiz. And he's forced to go back. Gabriel. And here's Yildiz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Extra time reaches half-time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Cambio de jugadores.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Played back in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cucurella. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Thuram. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Cleared without hesitation. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Yildiz. He's a sharp little... Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Mbappe goes short. Fires it in low. Valverde. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Vietnam will feel aggrieved about not being able to put an end to it. They were much more attack-minded.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Mbappe shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lewandowski is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, one each.
always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Yildiz is second man up. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
This then to level matters. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Spain are looking to keep pace here.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Yildiz is fourth up. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Thuram with the last of the first 5 penalties. Coolly into the bottom corner.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The margin of error is 0. Sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He must, but can he? It's saved, and it's over! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Reinders receives it in a wide position. And out it comes again. Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Haaland. And it's Hakimi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cucurella clears. Hakimi. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Haaland. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Reinders did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ruben Dias. Cucurella. Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Has a look and place it forward. The pass has gone astray. Reinders. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And it's DiMarco. And here's Haaland. Over to the left. Reinders. And it's made its way to him. Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Haaland simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
DiMarco. 30 minutes gone. And Hakimi. And here's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ruben Dias. Strokes it back. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been cut out, well played. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Vinicius Junior, back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Climbs up big! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That ball looks a good one. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Matheus Cunha. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Reinders gets a good foot in there. Haaland. And it's Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha. Bellingham. Reinders. DiMarco has created one goal already. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Oh, good take in a good area. Konate. And that has been knocked clear. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Ball's played through. The less said about that pass, the better.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great vision. And it's Hakimi. Lovely feet. Ball swung in. And it's hoisted clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
Matheus Cunha! Oh, that is very close.
Matheus Cunha brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
We have got
7,
changes here from
el
both
dorsal
sides, in fact.
23, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 14.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's got tall! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Gabriel. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. And here's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here. Real chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Habrá un minuto de
There's a
descuento.
sharp little ball here. Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Vietnam can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe! Looking to play him, and the finish! Goal, Spain! There is the breakthrough! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. That's beautifully weighted. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's DiMarco. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Here's Matheus Cunha. Cucurella. Oh, well measured. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. He's through. Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He shifted it to the flank. Driving forward. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Reinders. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. DiMarco. And it's lofted through here. Mbappe! Oh, good read. And it's Cucurella. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham, oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe chance! Threads one in. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. There will be a throw-in. Cucurella. Reinders tries to pass it through. Reinders. DiMarco.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Chouameni
Habrá 2 minutos de
playing
descuento.
cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Reinders. Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! And again the keeper stands strong. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more. And it's Reinders. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Wan-Bissaka. Reinders. And it's Bellingham. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. They get a throw-in. Konate. And Wan-Bissaka. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. DiMarco. Now it's Reinders. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21. El dorsal
Valverde.
11. El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Alexander
23.
Arnold.
El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos.
And it's Gravenberg.
El dorsal 20.
And it's Gravenberg.
El dorsal 10.
Shot. Decent
El
chance!
dorsal 19.
Oh, he's been
El
caught
dorsal
napping.
8. El dorsal 13.
Here's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. Alexander Arnold. Now it's Yildiz.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Spain have their second corner now.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
Goes for a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Spain. Big chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Vietnam making consecutive changes here. Thuram coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neves. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Valverde, played out wide. Oh, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And it's Neves. And here's Thuram. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Spain looking to pass their way through. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Deftly away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hakimi. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 38.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
31.
Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yildiz on a charge down the left. Rice. And he's forced to go back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And here's Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. João Neves. Now it's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Gravenberg. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's neat. Backward it goes. brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. Now, can they get him away? Now the terrific header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neves. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he's seen that. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. And he has done his bit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
João Neves next in line, and here he is. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Spain with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. 2 to the good. Vietnam can't afford to miss another one.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Spain with this chance to pull 2 clear. Terrific penalty, unsavable. 2 to the good. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.